I just need to remind y'all again, everyone who is ginger, who has red hair, those are black people. All gingers are black people. If they have red hair, they are black. You see a white man with red hair, that's a black man. You see a white woman with red hair, that's a black woman. Gingers are black. All gingers.
Hold on. So I hear that all gingers are black now. I just feel so cool, so loved. Thank you. Thank you for accepting me.
The redheads are black trend, I want to talk about it because I did not think so many redheads would come on the internet and share all of their stories. My eyes are literally watering right now because I think it's so crazy that our entire childhood we were hated. We were bullied, like we were made fun of for anything possible, like our freckles, our hair, the color of our skin, like being so pale. Like, it is so crazy because obviously redheads are very rare, so there's typically not many of them. In my elementary, I want to say I maybe had 2 in my grade, if that, or 1, like I don't even know. But I do know my entire childhood I was bullied for having red hair, I was bullied for freckles, I was bullied for being pale, I was bullied for being different. And I always remember like going to the grocery stores and stuff, and the older ladies would always compliment my hair and always tell me like how pretty I was and never to dye it. But of course, as a kid, like I'm different, and it hurts. It hurts to know that everybody around me called me the devil, like told me that I have no soul, told me that I was a witch. Like, the amount of bullying I got, it is crazy because everybody's like, oh, it really wasn't that bad. But I'm reading these comments and it was so bad. Like, the stories that people said, like, it's all the same for all of us redheads. And I think it's crazy because redheads would not have this confidence if the one lady did not post that video saying redheads are black. And when it first took on the internet, everyone thought it was funny, but now everybody is realizing that redheads really were bullied. Redheads really were hated. Like, it is honestly so crazy to me. I can't believe I'm making a video of this, but the amount of other redheads that have felt the way that I felt makes me so sick to my stomach, because we're all humans. It's crazy that us redheads did not feel wanted by nobody. And I honestly didn't even know that it was that bad. I knew it was bad for me growing up, but I didn't know it was this bad for every redhead. I don't want to cry. But I am so happy to see all of the redheads on TikTok right now, on all over social media, talking about how happy they are, how they love how everybody who talked down on them wants to be them, how everybody's trying to dye their hair, like trying to get this color. Like, they're spending thousands and thousands of dollars trying to become us. But back then it was a problem. But now you're putting on fake freckles. Now you're dyeing your hair red. Like, it is so crazy, the society that we live in. And it's just blows me away, because this is something that really nobody knows about. Like, unless you're a redhead, like, you don't understand. Does that make sense? When she posted that redheads are black video, redheads literally woke up from having no soul to having the most soul, I swear to you. Like, everybody has been texting me talking about, like, have you seen the new trend? Like, have you seen, like, this about redheads? Like, everybody has been blowing me up about that because, you know, obviously I have red hair. And I'm just like, yes. And it's crazy that it took this one video for people to realize, like, oh my gosh, yeah, you know? And it's even crazier. I want to know how the people who bullied us, how they feel. How do you feel right now? Because I'm not going to talk down on you. I was talked down on enough, and I don't wish that upon anybody, but I hope you're having the day you deserve. Crazy, because my entire, like, childhood, while I was also being bullied, I had friends who would always tell me, like, Sophie, you're an inside out Oreo. Like, Sophie, you weren't supposed to be white. Like, and I'm so proud of all of the other redheads and gingers sharing their stories on the internet and allowing themselves to be vulnerable and express that, because that really is something that is hard. And I'm proud of you, and let's just continue greatness and keep going. And redheads are beautiful, redheads are perfect, and most importantly, we're invited to the cookout.
All right, listen up, white folk. Now that gingers have finally been claimed and are able to take their rightful place with our black brothers and sisters, we gotta set some ground rules for the rest of you male-looking ass people. First up, you cannot use the G word anymore, okay? That term is reserved for us, and also all black people now have the G word pass. We are part of the BIPOC community, okay? We are POHC, people of hair color. Number 2, if you use SPF 50 or higher, that is cultural appropriation. And no, we are not all Irish, okay? That is a stereotype. And to tack on to that, leprechaun is also a slur too. Number 3, no, you cannot ask us if the curtain matches the drapes, okay? We are not here to be fetishized, we are not here for your amusement. We will also no longer be standing for the media portrayals of gingers, particularly ginger women, as being hypersexual vixen temptresses. Dolly Parton, you get a pass for Jolene. Everyone else, no. Now, Redhead Appreciation Day is on September 23rd annually. And we extend this to also be celebrating our black brothers and sisters as well. And Kiss a Ginger Day on January 12th is out. And all of these regulations and protections extend to the rest of the black community as well, not just the ginger port. And to respect the invitation into the community, we also have no requests with regards to partaking in Juneteenth with you. That is all for you guys. As for Black History Month, we only request that now we be allowed to claim 50% share of Malcolm X. BLM.
Gingers, don't you dare mess this up for our community. We finally are getting the acceptance and the love that we deserve from other communities. Black people have accepted us into their welcoming arms. We cannot mess this up. We have all faced years of trauma, hate, just disgusting words towards us. Now we are finally getting the recognition and love we so deserve. So we cannot stand down from this. We have got to keep pushing on, gingers. We have got to keep it going. We've got to keep spreading that love. We've got to keep embracing people. We have got to keep this momentum pushing. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity we are facing right now. Don't you dare, as a redhead, mess this up for our people. Okay? We have not faced years of the backlash and the hatred that we have faced for nothing. Okay? Don't you dare mess this up for us.
Hi, I just made a salad.
This is my daughter. As you can see, she's also a redhead.
It's called Underwood
Now,
Farms, and there's a lot of animals there. And it has,
I just want to say thank you
we got strawberries
for
also,
her,
and we made
because my little 8-year-old daughter now, because of this movement that's happening, not just a trend, this is a movement, now doesn't have to grow up the same way I did. Doesn't have to grow up getting made fun of, because now she's accepted in a family. You know, there's been people that are saying that this is our moment as redheads and that we need to take advantage of it. I think this is bigger than a moment. This is bigger than a trend. This is a movement. This is a healing. This is two communities. This is one community, actually. This is one community that is taking a group of people and creating a community. Accepting a small population of the world into their community. Redheads or gingers take up 1% to 2% of the world population. And we have never had a community until now. That makes me happy. Not only as a redhead myself, but it makes me happy for my daughter, for how she's going to grow up and the perspective that she's going to have. And hopefully, when she gets to that age in high school or middle school or whatever that time is, when having red hair is not cute and gorgeous and adorable, and when it's made fun of, this movement will have changed that. So all my cousins out there, thank you. Thank you for me, and thank you for her.
It took one woman to come on here and say, gingers are black. For y'all to believe, finally, that I'm black? That's crazy, bro. I have 2 black parents. 2 parents darker than me. And nobody was believing me until this lady, shout out to her though, shout out to her, until this queen, let me fix that. This queen came on here and said, gingers are black. So forget all the family pictures, all the melanin, excuse me, not right now. I've been inside, I look like a sugar cookie, whatever. Summertime, excuse the melanin, right? Excuse the hair, excuse everything, you know what I'm saying? Forget all that. I was still a white man. Now, and only now that she says something, now everybody call me black. It's crazy, but shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gingers around the world, white, black, everybody. Shout out to y'all, man. I grew up hating my freaking freckles. You know what I'm saying? They was calling me a ripe banana. I got called fire crotch. Yo, Sinbad, Jadena, any name in the book, I heard it. Finally, we getting some love. Damn.
I'd like to know what soul contract our ancestors wrote. Because as if by magic, all the gingers of the world are liberated from this hold. Liberated from the deep-seated pain of rejection, abandonment, and humiliation, as well as pushed away from empowerment. I wonder what that contract says, because thanks to black people's resonating flame, gingers are healing their wounds by being wrapped in the nurturing black aunties and cousins' words of baby and welcome home, red velvet. It just hits differently, as if the soul was waiting entire lifetime to hear those words. And in return, we appreciate the depths of unity and the love and care and understanding black community showing us by willing to understand and hear what we had to endure as children, and being grounded in their own knowing that gingers do not minimize black cousins' atrocious wounds. We equally empathize and extend healing your way. We now know there definitely is some sort of soul's link between us, making us gravitate towards each other without a conscious reason. Now we are seeing the reasons. We are seeing that the depth of our love for each other supports the balance of the earth, and that unity is proudly held in this dance of reciprocal support.
To all the black people that are so outraged by this whole gingers are black now trend, y'all seriously need to go heal from whatever hurt you got going on. We're starting to create unity in a time of major separation right now. Ever since the trend started, I've been watching some of these TikTok lives, and you have angry black people in the live talking about, oh, we're always letting other people into our space, and the redheads need to stop calling themselves black, and this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, yo, who hurt you? Listen, the gingers are fully aware that their white privilege still exists. They understand that their experience is nowhere near the hurt, harm, and discrimination that people of color have experienced for over 400 years. But they can also relate to being bullied and not welcomed in social circles. They know what it feels like to be stereotyped and inappropriately mistreated. They also know how it feels to not be accepted by their own people or to be good enough to meet societal standards. Black people, we can say we don't care all we want, but gingers now feel seen, heard, and accepted, just like we've been trying to do for years. Y'all have to understand, this is true Black power. We are bridging gaps and bringing people together. We're creating more allies in spaces that we didn't even have before. I really hope that this continues to grow into something that changes the world. With all that being said, welcome to the family, my ginger brothers and sisters. Also, quick PSA to the LGBTQ community, the goth community, and the neurodivergent community. You guys are loved, seen, and welcome to the family as well.
I just want to humbly say that waking up on the morning, the anniversary of my mother's passing, it's been 5 years, waking up and getting on this app and seeing this viral trend, this viral conversation about gingers has just somehow healed a little piece of my soul today. I don't know how to explain it, and I feel like if you know, you know. First of all, I can say I've always known there was a soul connection somehow with the Black community. I was raised around hate and in a small community, a very small conservative community with a lot of values and perspectives and beliefs that I did not align with and never have and never will. And so aside from the bullying and the harassment, the sexual harassment that I've experienced in my life, which I have already experienced on this app within seconds of me even having this conversation, I just want to say thank you to the Black community, but specifically to Black women. I want to say thank you, and I want to let you know wholeheartedly, I want you to know that your children, your babies, are always safe with me. Always. Much love.
To the Black community, thank you. I have never laughed and smiled so much on social media as I have in the last 24 hours. Not only that, but the amount of love and support and just straight positive energy, unmatched. Now, I've also learned a couple things. And I'm somebody that's grew up with the Black community, okay? I'm already comfortable here. I've been invited to the cookouts for years. But here's something I didn't know. I've been called a lot of things. I've been called albino. I've been called black. I've been called a ginger. I ain't never been called a red velvet cupcake. It's cool. It's cool. I'll be a red velvet cupcake. That's fine. But I do want to say this. To the people that did jump in my comment section with your negative bullshit, I'm not entertaining that. I'm about love, support, and unity over here, alright? You can get the fuck up off my page with that bullshit. And to all the lovely people that been in my comment section with nothing but love and support and laughter and smiles, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you too. I can't get back to all of you quick enough. The comments just keep flooding in. But just know, I appreciate you. And if I'm keeping it 100, I ain't never had the benefits of white privilege anyway.
I know I look terrible. I just woke up, got out of bed, saw one of the most beautiful videos ever. It was about me. I've hit a lot of pain in my life. A lot. And I'm now able to talk about it. I woke up going viral, getting thousands of followers, support, love, comments, DMs, feeling truly wanted. And now it's time to talk about my story. A story of 4 black men who impacted my life like no other. From first grade to today. I've known these men for like 26 plus years. I get to talk about them and my story.
I'm not normally a girl that's gonna cry on the internet. I have spent the last hour reading comments that are healing me. Healing parts of me that I didn't know needed healed. Healing parts of me that I didn't even realize were still hurting. A group of people that have been so marginalized and hated and judged for no reason. A group of people that have dealt with stuff that I will never understand, never fully understand. Y'all are just coming together to love on me? You want to talk about black girl magic? Look at my comments. Look at what you're doing for me. Growing up, having red hair and being so bullied, it's like I expected it. It was, well, I have red hair, so of course I'm going to be bullied. If I've got pasty white skin, of course I'm going to be bullied. But yet I would look at my black friends and think, like, if anybody comes for them, for their hair or their skin, like, think again. Absolutely not. So it's crazy to me that I never realized that it wasn't okay for me either. You're fixing something that you never broke. You guys are fixing something that it wasn't your job to fix. I literally feel more confident now. I mean, not now, but I feel beautiful. I feel people saying, "Welcome home, fam," and I'm like, I have family. I'm never again gonna freaking buy self-tanner. I'm not gonna be ashamed of going to the beach. I'm not going to be scared of letting my natural skin color shine through. Like, you're changing my life in all of my freaking 38 years. Like, thank you. Somebody said to me, it's not a trend, it's a movement. And I feel that. I feel that deeply because this is bigger than just some TikTok trend. This is changing people's lives, and I'm one of the people that's been changed. Saying thank you feels so little. It feels so small for what you've done for me. But thank you. And you tell me when that cousin walk is, cause you know.
Cousins! Hey, to all the gingers out there, welcome in. You know, we accept y'all wholeheartedly. But don't ruin it. And damn sure don't voice it. Just let it happen.
All gingers are black people. If they have red hair, they are black.
I knew it. I knew it. I'm a black Irish. I'm blackerish.
Ginger lives matter. Y'all treated our people like shit all these years, and we didn't know about it. But we know now. All that kick a ginger day, over. All that let me touch your hair, over. All that fire crotch, over.
This will get me canceled or not. So basically, the past 24 hours has been one of the most enlightening, healing, positive 24 hours of my life. The black community really took in us gingers. We're like, we got you. And they gave us a big bear hug and said, you're going to heal things you didn't know you needed to heal. And I couldn't be more appreciative. Like, from the bottom of my heart, everyone that left comments, like, I tried to reply to all of them. From the bottom of my heart, it means the world to me. Here's my thing. I study politics. I study racial disparity. I study, you know, gender and social justice and what that looks like within law and like, government. That's my area of, like, knowledge. So, this is a two-way street. The black community has taken gingers, adopted us, and loved us unconditionally now. Now it's our turn to love back. And I think we are in a very unique... hold on. This is not unique. What is happening right now, the racial disparities, that's not unique. That's always been happening. Let me preface that. But we are in a unique position with this, you know, black community, ginger community coalescence, this mixture, that we can now use that. We can use that collective, mobilize from that collective, and now it's our turn to get you. You know what I mean? You loved us, let me show you love. I got you, I support you, like, ride or die type shit. You feel me? Like, we got an opportunity here. And I know everyone's being evasive about the culture shit, but man, everything is political. Everything. I'm sure if the president had I'm sure if the president had stubbed his pinky toe too hard and it was slightly off white, he'd deport it. So, we have a really unique opportunity right now with this media thing going on to mobilize that. And I wanted to kind of let everyone know that, like, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so appreciative and that I got you. And I actively try to, whether it's me doing my research thesis or my, doing my research on my grants, I promise I always try to include your lived experience. And if you have any other suggestions on how the ginger community can be of service, because you guys have done so much for us in the past few days, we are going to, create a safe space for that. Alright? Don't fuck with the fucking bullshit. You don't do the bullshit. Fuck the bullshit.